It's kind of rare for me to do 2 videos one day, but let's just call this part 1, part 2. Okay, you know what we did this morning. You've been there. When I got back, there was an email from a gentleman. I got 2 more saws this last week that I didn't open the boxes. I didn't have parts. Well, Eli got a hold of me, and he says, Mr. Drake, he's the old Iron Horse, he says, did my 390 make it there? I said, well, I went out and I checked, opened the box. Yep, it did. I forgot about this one. Eli worked for 5 years as a wildland firefighter on Washington State. I don't take that lightly. Good man, Eli. I don't think he does it anymore, but he has a love for power saws. What I'm showing you right here is an absolutely never been gassed, brand new, right straight out of the box, original 390 XP. It is a pleasure to work on this saw for you, Eli. See where the decompressor is? Yeah, we all know the X-Torques are on top. Little blue button down here. Isn't this unbelievable, isn't it? What a fantastic build. So happy to do this one. I really, really am. Well, you never see them like this. Not in a long time, I haven't. I took it for granted when we used to have all these good saws sitting on the shelves. And now they don't. Thank you. I'll treasure building this. We'll cover this one on video too, because that'll be way cool. Okay, a little bit more about the saw that we found this morning. Yeah, sitting right there. Ain't that a beast? I just wanted to see the operating instructions. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I don't know if I can get that. Hopefully you can read that. Yeah, and that's something. I did this already, but I'll do it again. Hopefully that camera focuses. Isn't that a beast of a saw? Just a beast. Can you even imagine the kind of men it takes? I picked that up, put that on the bench, and I ain't not no lightweight guy. And I'll tell you, I can't imagine. That's got a handlebar for one man to carry that. Boy, I was thinking maybe I want to meet that man, but maybe I don't. Not if he got mad at me. Oh my goodness. That's quite a saw. I'm going to do my best to save that. Obviously, it's an old gear drive. So that's kind of neat. But it has a fuel selector, 1 through 5. I don't know anything about this. First thing I got to do is see how they were built, how they were put together, and how everything worked. That's the first thing I got to learn. There might be some of you that are familiar with this or even got parts. I think it'd be kind of cool to fix the old girl up. At least make it pretty again, huh? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I got my old Stein. I just set that over there for the video. That's a grand old Stein. I'll show you the. I was afraid I grabbed a hold of that and it'd be hot, but I love the pictures. Just isn't that classic? Isn't that beautiful? It was. It says Gertz GERZ in West Germany, okay? I was over there in the Cold War, so that's why it says West Germany. I'll let you read it. It's got a tiny little hole in the bottom, and I don't know what happened to it over the years, but I don't care. But that's what it is. Yeah, just a beautiful old thing. Bet I can fix it if I wanted to drink Kool-Aid out of it. Yeah, I don't drink nothing sweet. I'll drink. You know, you're not going to believe this. I don't drink soda pop. No, I don't. I don't drink soda pop. Isn't that amazing? once in a while, there is a YouTube channel that intrigues me. Now, I'm going to tell you about Mr. Obsolete. His channel is Mr. Obsolete's Vintage Homesteading. Now, this guy is older than me by a little bit. He's wise beyond his years. He has a bunch of old tractors and old chainsaws, some Pioneers, some Macs. Let me tell you, I talked to him on the phone. I see him in the comments. And I actually talked to him yesterday on the phone. He's got a tiny little channel. Got 28 subscribers. Got 30-something videos up. Goodness sakes, I started watching some of the videos. If you like seeing somebody live the old way, really honestly, not just pretending honestly, this is who you want to see. You see him running old Pioneers, old McCulloch chainsaws. Wonderful. The last video he had a wonderful, wonderful example of an old Oliver tractor. Yeah, you know, the kind with the round fenders that went all the way to the ground darn near, just a drawbar. If you've seen them, seen another one there where there's a lot of hit and miss around motors running, one thing now. At a show, well covered, by the way, Mr. Obsolete. I told him, I said, you got to change the name to just Mr. Obsolete on your channel. That, boy, I says, people just love that. Because Mr. Obsolete's, with an S, Vintage Homesteading is a little wordy to try to keep typing. I'd fall asleep by the time I got it all typed, if I had to type. I found it. I can recommend his channel for those of you that are purist vintage and wants to see how things were done the old ways. Okay, this is what this guy's about. He knows what he's talking about. He really does. And very interesting, man. Very, very interesting. Go over there and tell him Iron Horse sent you, if you're interested in the old stuff. I know some of you I talked to at Bucket Stock, we talking old tractors and stuff. You get me wound up about that old stuff. See, I have many, many, many interests. It isn't just power saws. It isn't just dirt bikes. It's anything mechanical. I want to know about it. Mr. Obsolete's Vintage, with an S, Vintage Homesteadings. Check him out if you have a mind to. Now, that sawmill site that we was at this morning has got more left there, and I know it. I walked that riverbank because once in a while there would you'll find a piece of a line shaft or something or evidence. I got a feeling right in there was a water-powered sawmill. We have one right here in Adrian. I've got a picture of it, well, way before cameras. It was originally taken from a watercolor that was found in a clock in can of steel that was very, very old. And I had a guy I worked with had done a very good job of painting. And he painted me a picture from that watercolor that was just a mirror image. So I have an actual oil painting of what it was here in our little hamlet. And funny, once that watercolor returned back to the old lady that owned it, somewhere along the line, I don't know if the house burned or so what happened. But anyway, I understand that that original watercolor was destroyed. I've got the only surviving, in any form, picture of this original sawmill that was water-powered here where I live. I should have brought that out and showed it to you. I'll do that in another video. Boy, it's still dusty in here. I got a vacuum, I think. Anybody got a vacuum I can borrow? I'll get my shop vac. It'll work. It'll do it. We got a couple cats that's sitting in here by the fire. I just got a kick out of that. I guess they ain't hurting them. I don't want to find no surprises, though. There won't be no more of that. I won't let them in here if I ain't in here. But a couple of them, they're kind of, I don't like cats. Nah. They're cats. You know what cats do? I hate you. Feed me. No, I don't want to be petted right now. No, pet me now. Yeah, that's what they do. That's cat. Dog, just sit there by your darn leg and be just loyal as all get out. No, it's up to the cat. That's where they are. I'll show you old Bobby. He ain't even our case, a stray. Say hi to you too, Bobby. Got sitting there by that fire. You got anything to say, Bobby? See, that's what they do. They got nothing to say. Sorry about it. It is what it is. Okay. I've got to get back to work. I'm trying to finish up Sean's 44. I'd like to have that running in the morning, get a little video of that. He's been patient, so and his dad. Wonderful, wonderful people. Apache Indian. Nice man. Talked to him a lot on the phone. Sean, I hope, even after you saw a back call once in a while and say hello. I just, down there, true blue. Just true person. Very, very good people. I talked to his dad there once. Nice people. You can't get better than that. Very respectful and very courteous. Just like all of you guys. Thank you so much.